I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Bishop coming in.
Khan, there they go. Holy cow! They've started with a 6. Can you believe it?
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. Will force a mistake.
Any better. Perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The Blues has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
End of the over, the Stallions.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Franklin, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Joel Garner end. Franklin from the Joel Garner end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Khan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep. No!
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Doesn't beat the infield. Franklin straight through. The batter was late on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. Chance to run 2. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ordedra ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Ordedra. Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
That was a slow ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed beautifully.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Everyone's gone up.
Not foul.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. That's a confident appeal. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Oh no, what a chance. It's going to race to the boundary.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of a huge over, 21 from it. The Stallions are 62 for 1.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
They've gone up here.
Oh, bone.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat.
68 for 2.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
He's got their tail up.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Stallions are 71 for 2.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
For the Blues.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Big swing coming back in.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. No, no, no. Terrible shot. That's a confident appeal. Nearly gets the edge. Neesham with a great delivery there. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone can stop that.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12+ runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
Gleeson has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Gleeson from the Malcolm Marshall end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Cuts that off well in the infield. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's a boundary save for sure. Good running. They should come back for two. The Stallions weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Yep. No!
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. You lose the pictures because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant diving stop. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There's a chance if it hits. The Blues managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Straight to the fielder. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that. That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Missed the lot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run.
Well bowled.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Didn't time it at all and mid on with an easy catch.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh my. That's just flown off the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 9 runs added in that over. The Stallions, 112 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Gleeson from the Malcolm Marshall end. Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Oh.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Superb fielding, full stretch, certainly stopped the boundary. 11 runs added there. The Stallions, 123 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Some adjustments to the field.
There'll be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Straight to the fielder and long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Nicely played. Runs 1. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Winner to the length delivery. Got plenty of it too. Got it for 6.
10 runs added in that over. Stallions, 133 for 5. Bishop coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Bishop from the Malcolm Marshall end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Oh.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. There's a chance if it hits. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Oh, not foul.
No. Terrible shot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Chance to run 2. End of the over, 10 off it. The Stallions are 143 for 5.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. They'll get at least one here. Super catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Misses everything. That's a confident appeal. Great shot. It was a good length to try that. They did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, not ball.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
16 runs added there. The Stallions, 9 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Is coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Catch it!
Caught, gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves at 7 wickets down. To bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 9.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble! Not too sure what they're appealing for here. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Are now on 163 for 8. The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 10 for the Stallions.
Franklin, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Joel Garner end. Franklin from the Joel Garner end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edged, unplayable. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. He's got their tail up.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Oh.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that was a slower ball. It didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. The Blues has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. What a shot. They've bludgeoned the ball across and over deep mid-wicket for 6. Absolute power.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Edge, but it drops safely. The Blues needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Bishop, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Joel Garner end. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Some adjustments to the field.
could be a quick single. That's a boundary save for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot through the gap. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Driven through cover, just the one. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. 4 runs added in the over. The Stallions, 188 for 9. Neesham back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Neesham from the Malcolm Marshall end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
The Blues get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.